Listen to the 48 Hours podcast for shocking murder cases and compelling real-life dramas from one of television's most watched true crime shows. Go behind the scenes of each episode with award-winning CBS News correspondents and producers in Postmortem, a weekly deep dive. Listen to 48 Hours wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, on the early hours of Wednesday morning, so I just finished my stream. It was a weird stream, but I finished it. I go on Twitter and I see this guy like tagging me in his, little commentary, quote unquote commentary video about me. So I figured, you know what, let me go ahead and give this a look and stuff. Just watch it briefly. Same as every other video. And it's funny because in his video, he's saying that my reactions are no different than this other YouTuber named Jinx. And he's talking about how my commentary is disconnected from the reaction video. And yeah, he's just saying all these different things about my video. And it's like, you're going based off of one video. Like, it would make sense if you have been subscribed to my channel since I started doing reaction videos and you notice the same thing over and over again. But it's like, how can you make that assumption and you haven't even watched all my videos? So it's stuff like, that's why I've always had a problem with when a hater makes a video or talking about me or whatever. Do you watch all of my videos? Have you even watched one of my videos? You click on one video, skip through it, blah, blah, blah. Pretty much same thing that I did with your video, because it's like, that's the same thing that's happening with my videos. You're not sitting down and actually watching my videos. But the funny thing is like the keywords in his videos is the same as every other video. And I'm like, bro, can you at least add something different to the video? Can you do something different? You're getting on me about being the same as everybody else, but it's like, can you do something different? You're doing the same thing that what? Just a Robot, freaking everybody else that made hate videos on TMossBoss. What's making your video any different? If anything, you're just this is pretty much what he's doing. Copying and pasting. But just adding his name and his, thumbnail and artwork to it. But it's just copy and paste. Like, that's it. That's all that you're doing. He's acting like that's not already going on onto the YouTube community. When you look at the majority of makeup artists, gamers, musicians, freaking actors, if you look at just all of the different content creators that's on YouTube, what are they all doing? The same thing. Ain't nothing different unless something is unless that person says that it's original work. Like, this is an original piece done by me. Like, if it's a song, they're all like, the song is made from scratch. There is no samples. The lyrics is written by me with no help. That's original. That's brand spanking new. But with gaming content, with commentary content, with reaction content, with any form of content out there, bruh, it's going to be the same. There ain't nothing going to be new added to rap music or country music or different forms of reaction videos or different forms of commentary videos or different forms of gaming videos. Like, if that argument ain't as clear as day and can't get through a person's mind, you're at the end of the day, you're sitting down, you're choosing to hate on somebody based off of whatever videos that you've seen about them. Let me guess, what else did you talk about? Oh, you talked about the Joshua situation. You talked about the situation where I threatened to kick the kid in the throat, where I told the one girl she needs to get her throat chewed out by a dog. It's stuff that we already know. It's stuff that I have talked about. It's like, you're not adding anything. There's nothing new with hate videos that get made about me. So that's why I'm sitting down, I'm asking anybody that's working on the video right now, what new things are you adding? What new things is different to the video? If you can make a video about me without repeating any of the stuff that people are already saying, I will give the video a watch. But if it's the same stuff over and over again, it's not worth watching. No video, no hate video, especially about me, bruh. Especially about me. It's not worth watching. It's so funny when they'll sit down. They'll go through all this trouble making this 30-minute, 10-minute, however long of minutes that this video is being made. They'll go through all of this trouble making this video, thinking people are really sitting down looking for TMossBoss hate videos. Bro, my thing is this. Do you understand how small I am on YouTube? Like, if we sit down and do the math, bro, I am a small YouTuber. So at the end of the day, who's watching that? Who's watching that video? Who cares for that video? You're the only person that cares for that video. And anybody that has that equal hatred. But at the end of the day, bruh, nobody cares about that video. Nobody's down on YouTube searching around like, oh, let me find some TMossBoss commentary videos. Nobody don't care about that. Absolutely nobody. And it's funny, this guy, it was like prior before, he was DMing me and was like wanting me to like talk with him and stuff. Like, oh, tell me your story. Tell me this. I'm like, what do you want to know? Like, that. My thing is this, like, it's funny how he's trying to keep it private, but on some stuff like this, he wants to be like all public and things about making like some like hate video about me and stuff. So like he wants to have private conversations, but he don't mind. That's the thing where I'm like, nah, it's it needs to be public for everybody to see, because these type of people, they're the type where it's like, oh, I'm gonna keep it private and then try to use things against them and all that crap. And I'm like, yeah, it's stuff like that. I'm like, bro, it's just silly. It's honestly, it's silly at the end of the day. People, they still carry on like this over YouTube videos. I'm like, I've said it before, I'm saying it again. It's like, y'all need to grow up. Like, you guys need to grow up. The fact that this episode is the same as every other episode, and it's like, yeah, so at the end of the day, this ain't no different. But I've pretty much have proven that. I've said that already. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing gonna be different. This podcast episode ain't no different than any other podcast episode I did. A TikTok video that I did ain't no different than any other TikTok video. A reaction video, a song I created, a gaming video, a documentary, anything that I'm working on. Like, and it's funny how it's like these guys are so quick to like, really jump on my case and all that. It's like, you worked on that one video about me. I worked on hundreds, probably thousands of videos this year, or just within the past year. Like from, last year, August 25th to this year, I've worked on thousands of videos. What is this video doing at the end of the day? How is that, if somebody is looking for a hard-working content creator, somebody that's putting in work, somebody that's producing a lot of content, like, at the end of the day, who do you think would get accepted into one of those, like, content creating teams? Between the both of us, who do you think would get accepted into content? The guy that's doing gaming videos, that's making his own music, that's doing all this form of content. He has 35 different YouTube channels. He's posting literally on every platform possible. Or the guy that just did a commentary video about another content creator. It's like, my thing is this, do you think at the end of the day, you think you'd be able to do a legitimate, like, commentary video about you, about your flaws and problems and all of that stuff? Because, like, that's what I would like to see. I'd like to see one of the guys that do commentary videos about me talk about their flaws and their problems and the stuff that they've, quote unquote, done to people. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff like that they don't want to talk about. They don't mind ruining other people's reputation, but when it comes to their reputation, they got to protect it at all costs. So at the end of the day, why is it different for me when I'm trying to protect my reputation and what I'm doing? Like, it's okay for you guys to do certain things, but when it's me, it's a problem. And it's like half of you guys then did things 10 times worse than me. So that's why I'm like, yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, if you guys are going to, like, actually be doing something, worth watching, like, do that. But ain't nobody trying to watch no TMossBoss hate video. That's coming from literally everybody, bruh. That, it's me saying it. It's the man himself, TMossBoss, saying it. But do you know how many people I've talked with? From friends, to fans, to family, to customers at my old job, to probably just random people all across the internet, where if they seen a TMossBoss hate video, they're gonna laugh about that stuff. It's a joke. It is a joke. At the end of the day, you gotta look at that and see that it is a joke. You may not see that it's a joke because this is the most work that you've done in probably your whole life. If we're gonna sit down and truthfully be honest, what other things impactful have you done? Like, cause I would assume that, when they make videos like this about me, you see highly of the video, right? Outside of YouTube, outside of your form of content creating, what other things have you done that's been impactful in people's lives? Like, I know people probably would try to turn around and flip that question on me. I have answers for that, bruh. I've had people tell me that my videos have helped them become content creators. I've had it where people have told me that my videos have helped them with their depression. I've had people sit down and tell me how they are a fan of me, how I'm their favorite content creator, how I'm their favorite YouTuber, how I'm their favorite Twitch streamer. I've had it where friends of mine, they say that they only go on TikTok to watch my videos. So at the end of the day, have you had that form of impact on anybody? That's to just really sit down and just talk with them. Let's just go deep in depth with everybody that's ever made content on me in some sort of negative way. Do you think Just a Robot sits around and talks with you? You think he can even sit around and talk with his friends and family about the content that he does? Let's see whose family and whose friends support each other's content first. Because I guarantee, if I were to see my kid acting like that, where you're on YouTube beefing with people that you don't know who these people are, you don't know what they've been through, you don't know none of this stuff, and it's you want to sit there, add more to their, to their conscience. Not saying that this stuff is adding more to my conscience, but I'm just saying for other people's sake, people that's going through some stuff. And then you want to sit here and make videos, hate videos about them, thinking they really want to see that at the end of the day. Who wants to see that? That would even be my question to the guys. Why even tag me in that type of stuff? It's just these, I'm telling you, it's these, quote unquote, people, whatever they want to really call themselves. I really don't know. That's I don't know where they call them, people, characters, whatever they want to be called. But at the end of the day, it's what's up with just all this fake energy? This dude's all in my DMs trying to have me talk with them and have me have a conversation with him just so he could turn around and make some sort of hate video about me. It's stuff like that where I'm just man, stop being on that fake energy. Either come at me the way that you are in this video originally, or just don't talk to me at all. But I'm fam, I don't care for that type of stuff. So I'm man, I straight up told dude, I'm man, don't tag me in no more stuff like that. That video is it's the words that I want to say, I know I can't say because I know I'll get canceled for some stuff. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just dumb, bro. Ain't nobody watching that video. I'm surprised I clicked on the video, but other than that, ain't nobody watching the video, bro. Nobody. I'm not gonna sit down and watch no 30-minute hate video about me. There ain't no reason to watch it. It's pointless. It's pointless. At the end of the day, people are still going to like reaction videos, whether they do sit down and watch that whole 30-minute video or if they don't watch that. My thing is this. I'll sit down, right? He's expecting me to watch that whole 30-minute video about me. I'm really going to watch somebody else's, their story about me, but in their words. I'm going to really sit down and watch somebody else tell my story and stuff. Yeah, I'm not. That ain't going to happen. But let's say if I were, right? I'm still going to do reaction videos at the end of the day. That's not going to change. How I do them, that's not going to change. So what was the whole reason of even doing that video? It's you're trying to accomplish something out of that, right? You're trying to, try to, get me to change, right? I'm not changing. So now what? Now what are you going to do? What can you do? That's why I'm man, people, it's just give up on this. It's done. It's over with. At the end of it's funny because when you sit down and think about it, when they always want to say oh, Just a Robot or the haters, they destroyed you, they won, all of this stuff. If you sit down and think about it, who really won? You guys, the one that didn't even succeed on getting me to stop doing reaction videos, or the person that's still doing the videos that you didn't even want me to do in the first place? Who really won when you sit down and think about it? The funny thing about it is that I gave them the advantage. I told them what to do. I told them the things that they needed to do to get me off of YouTube. If you want me to stop doing reaction videos, and it's funny because he goes and he didn't even mention the first part of the video. He didn't even mention what that whole video was a part of. He might have later on in the video. I really don't care for watching that whole video, but He shows like the first part of the video was of me talking on how YouTube is for reaction videos. So at the end of the day, it's like, why even do that video if the first video that you showed, like, you simple-minded person, the first video that you showed was of me talking about how YouTube is all for reaction videos. And what I mean by that is that, so for Black History Month in February, YouTube was like showing all these different like black content creators. First content creator they showed was Tyrone Magnus. So at the end of the day, who do you think I'm going to listen to? The people that just promoted Tyrone Magnus or you? Like, really, what say-so do you have on YouTube? What like, power do you have on YouTube? None whatsoever. I won this argument. I won this beef. Like, there's nothing y'all can say about that. Nothing. Like, you might want to try. You can try to argue with me on that. At the end of the day, we all know who won. Me. So, what is, like, so now what? Now, where do we go from here? We're going to go into more arguments. We're going to go into more beefs. You guys are going to try to make up more lies and stories about me. Okay, do what you need to do. At the end of the day, I'm winning it all. All of it. There's nothing that you can change. There's nothing that you can do. It's over with now. Like, move on. Like, stop tagging me in videos. Stop making videos about me. Ain't nobody watching that stuff, all right? So, anyways, and that being said, now I can get back to, making the reaction videos that got me 25,000 subscribers and stuff. But yeah. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 35 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss on TMossBoss fan page. Now, getting to the promotions and stuff, the promo codes and things. I was about to say that earlier, but... if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and then we'll knock $20 off your next purchase. Also, if you're purchasing any things from Epic Games, make sure you use my promo code on there, TMossBoss, so for the whole supporter creator thing. And meantime, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.